going on, guys? So, doing a little work here in the garage, making some room for the Mustang. My plan is to get to this one side, but my wife still wants to park her car here as well, so gotta make room for two cars. So my goal is to get this Mustang as far as I can against this wall. I'm not worried about working on the other side because I plan on putting this car on some rollers, so when the wife's car is out, I can just push the Mustang over. So no biggie. My neighborhood, because some people around here don't like cars that look like they're being worked on in the driveway. So plus I'd be out of the weather, and I can work at it any time of night. If it rains, whatnot, but it'd be a lot better have it right here in the garage. I did the turbo build on this side, but I've also put in a shop table in, so I really don't want to block that because I like to work off it. It's kind of the whole purpose of me putting it there. So once I get the Mustang in here, I'll have to clean all this junk up. And I still got these damn heads and this intake. I figured the intake will go pretty quick, considering there's nothing wrong with it. And I'm pretty much just asking for like literally nothing for it. And I see these things going for like 80, 100 bucks online, so I'm just surprised this intake's not gone yet. The heads I can see, they're not that great heads. They're E7s. Valve covers are in good shape, but nobody's biting, so I guess I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Oh yes, I also got a cam, but the cam's kind of junk. It's got rust marks all over it. Stock cam, nothing special. So, like I said, I'm gonna get the Mustang on this side, and should go pretty close where our toolbox is. I'm not too worried about how far forward I can go, how forward it goes. Like I said, it's gonna be on rollers. I can push the car out and have room to work. So then I'm gonna put the camera in a good angle and listen to the 306 for one last time. What's going on, guys? Got the hood up on top of the car. Got that taken off. Got some of my wooden rollers here. Not exactly working as planned. They work pretty well by having the rear when I did the turbo swap, but the front end's just too much. It's too heavy for these. The rated for 100. They're rated 1,000 pounds each. But they're holding the weight of the car. Right now I got stands underneath it, but I can't get the car to move with them on, and I'm pretty sure they're on the verge of breaking. So I'm just gonna use these till I get some actual car stands or car rollers. But I'm gonna do what I can. Car where it's at. Already took out the battery. Right now I'm draining all the antifreeze. I probably should have done it when the car was a little more level. Get a little more out of it. I may go ahead and try and do that. And after that, I'm just going to start disconnecting charge pipe right here to the throttle body. Go ahead and unhook these radiator hoses. I might go ahead and just pull off this radiator. And go from there. So I got plenty of room to throw some crap back here if I need to. My goal is to relocate this battery here in the back. Probably to one of these sides, more likely this side. Help take some weight off the front end. Alright, so I got the radiator. I got all the hoses disconnected. Got the fan disconnected. Got the relays. Well, not out, but throw it to the side. Made a little mess. I managed to miss my bucket for the lower hose, so I got a little mess going on there. I'm trying to avoid to make less of a mess as possible, but I can see it's not working out for me now. Oh well, it is what it is. So I'm ready to flop this guy out. Try and get as much antifreeze out as possible before I take it out. See, it's kind of missing my bucket again. It's hitting that charge pipe and it kind of just rolls off it onto the floor. So after I get this radiator out, probably just gonna throw it in the back with everything else. I think I'm gonna start with getting this intake pulled, turbo, and I don't know what else I'm gonna do next. I want to get this intake off, get the turbo off. This is all simple stuff here. So doing pretty good progress for the first day here. Not rushing anything, just taking my time, making messes. And I do plan on wire tucking this. Gonna eliminate as much wiring as possible. Don't use the AC or heat inside the car, so I can get rid of the vac lines that go into it. And just clean it up. Plan on do some changes that I wanted to do first time when I did the turbo build, but I didn't do. So yeah, just gonna get this radiator out. I feel I'm gonna make a lot bigger mess. Oh yeah, I need to take that battery cover out. I've already broke it once. Alright guys, so I'm gonna get to this radiator and I'll check back. Alright guys, so I got quite a bit done. Got the turbo out, downpipe's gone, radiator's out, fan, got the alternator pulled, distributor pulled. So I'm making pretty good progress. Like I said, I'm just taking my time with it, not even rushing. Marking some things. I mean, I kind of know where they go, but just to be on the safe side, I'm marking where my wires go. That clutter right there, well, minus the plug wires. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with those. Like I said, it's all gonna be wire tucked, so a lot of these wires are gonna be other side of the fender here, and figure out what vacuum hoses I need to get rid of, which is really basically none, because the only vacuum I got running or working on this car is for the fuel regulator, the 2 going to the turbo, or 2 for the turbo, and brake booster. That's it. I don't use the cruise control, so I can get rid of that vacuum line. Maybe go ahead and yank it. Other than that, everything's going pretty good. I'll show you the turbo here. Everything looks good on it. Just checking for play. It's hard to tell. This is the exhaust side. There's no play in it, and it spins freely. Here's, yeah, it's good. There's no play in it at all. So everything's still good on this turbo. Gaskets suck. This was actually pretty loose. I'm surprised they have an oil leak. That's another thing. The V clamp on the exhaust is trashed. Pulling it off, it pretty much destroyed itself. Try to take the nut off of it. So I gotta get a new V band for the exhaust here for the or the other side of the turbo. But other than that, everything looks pretty good on it. That ultra copper RTV worked like a charm. I even had a bolt loose on the turbo. Didn't have one leak. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and probably pull the intake off now. So everything looks pretty good. I noticed when I pull the radiator out, well, on my car, I'm not running. No, when I put the turbo in, I took the coil for the AC. So if I need to change that intercooler out, it'd be pretty easy to do. Just have to yank the radiator. Just have to re-yank the radiator out. But everything's looking pretty good so far, pulling it apart. I noticed right here on this header, that back one there, it was rubbing against the downpipe. So I did wear some of the wrap off, but it ain't no biggie. I can rewrap it. Pulled charge pipe off. I had to pull this inner pipe out to get the downpipe out. So, which is kind of good, I guess. I split the pipe right there, because it'd be a pain in the ass to get that pipe out. I literally had to pull this charge pipe out to get the downpipe out. So, alright guys, so I'm gonna get back after it, and hopefully on the next update, it'll be intake's gone and a few odds and ends. Hopefully get the fuel rail off. I'm gonna sell the injectors. Well, I can use them on the new motor, but it'd be pointless because they're pretty much maxed out now with this setup. Get this MAF meter flashed. Can't even think of the word for it right now. But yeah, I have to take that out, send it in. Depends on, well, can't send it in until I get my new injectors. Then I'll send it in, then have it converted or flash. I can't even think of the word right now for the MAF meter there. Alright guys, got the top of the intake off. So now we're going to remove disconnect the fuel line from the fuel rail here. You'll need one of these disconnects for your fuel line. They also work on your AC lines as well. They're cheap. You can get them at O'Reilly's, AutoZone, pretty much all your auto parts stores. So all it does is just clips on here, and you push in, and it should pop right on out. Alright, got them off. For the big one there, you're going to need a 5/8, and that one you're going to need a 1/2. These were a pain to get off. I don't think I ever took them off right here. I think I took them off before down there. But another thing I forgot to mention, before you start doing this, make sure you don't have any fuel pressure. So you don't want to get fuel everywhere. So make sure you have no fuel pressure. Then pull the lines off. So got that done, got them down there. You're going to have low fuel come out of them with no pressure. It's all normal. If you're wondering how to bleed the pressure out, you have a little nozzle like that on your line. Usually sits about right here where the head is, and you can use a screwdriver or something with a fine point to press on. It's like a little release nozzle. Bleed out the pressure, but luckily mine bleeds off pretty quick due to that regulator. So got the hoses out of the way. Now to get the rest of the injector rail off and pull the injectors. Then get this intake off, the lower part.